I promise I will never die. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Zareth Prevails. Guys, oh man, this is a funny one. So, there is, unfortunately, in Galaxy of Heroes, there's cheating. There's a way to do it called an APK. I don't even know what it stands for. It is some kind of a thing that modifies your app so that you can give stats to characters that are just insanely good so that you can just win automatically. And so that happens, and I'm not going to get into the nuts and bolts. I don't even know them. I do just completely despise anyone who wants to cheat. I guess I can understand how like a god mode kind of thing might be appealing on some levels, but it's I don't know, it's a slippery slope, and I for one, I just think it's ludicrous. It changes the game so that it's not even you playing the same game. It completely undermines competition. And so, my buddy Dylarr, who is a streamer, he's a good GAC player, and I'll put a link to his stuff in the video description. He was scouting his opponent one day and discovered that his opponent was, in fact, a cheater at some point. Like, not every single time, but he did cheat, and it's a very obvious one. I'll show you guys all of the screenshots and everything, but it was so bizarre. Like, the guild defended that guy, and I don't know, it was very strange. First, though, before we do that, I have a sketch, another one that I did develop. It's not much better, if at all better, than the last one. I would love more feedback if this is something you guys want to see more of in the future. I don't know. It's very intriguing to me. It's an avenue that I haven't explored yet. So let's cut to this sketch. That'll kind of give you a broad taste of what is going on, and then I'll get into more of the nuts and bolts of the exact details after the sketch. So let me know what you think. Leave a like or comment or whatever, please. Would really appreciate that. Let's do the sketch. We have a problem. What is that? A guild member was caught cheating by a content creator. It's very obvious. Oh, this is easy. Let's just boot him. Yeah, but recruiting is hard. And stuff. Do we really want the bad press? Oh, great point. We do want to stay loyal to our own. Wait, that's not what I said. Yes, I especially like the part where you say I'm a genius for defending him for no reason. But Oh, I like that. We can just tell others about TM and Stunlocked. Literally no one will believe that. If they don't, we can always deflect and tell people Dylarr charges $500 to join his shard chat. But why would you even hold my double distilled blue milk? All right, folks. So there it is. Once again, please leave a like or a comment. Be gentle. This is something that's very interesting to me. I know that it's not super well done, but again, if that's something you want to see more of, or you want to see different things in it, or whatever, let me know. I'd be interested to hear. So, I always try new things on this channel, and apparently that's my latest. So, okay, let's talk about this. So Dylarr messages the guy in game, and the guy doesn't say anything. Dylarr's just like, hey, what happened in this fight with this cheating thing? And the guy, he didn't say cheating. He just said, how did you do this? How did you use Night Sisters to get a 54 in 3v3 against a Ray team? And the guy didn't answer. He just left the chat. So Dylarr went and talked to his guild, and I don't know. There's this whole thing. Like he he finds this old link to their Discord. He joins the Discord. He talks to a bunch of players there, and they decide to defend the player nonsensically. It's completely crazy. It really is. So let me start showing you some of these screenshots here real quick. Let me see if I can find it. All right, so first I want to give you guys an example of what cheating kind of looks like, what to look for. So you can see here the Sith Empire Trooper team beat a Padme team that got a 52, and so it doesn't seem like cheating, except look at, and this is the reason I got this specific screenshot. This isn't just the one of a kind. This happens all the time. Look at the health and the protection bars above Padme's squad. The health bars are all gone. The protection bars would be the same color if they had touched the protection. And so what they're doing is they're using something in the APK that lets the Sith Empire Trooper hit super hard, and he has a thing in his kit that lets him only hit health instead of protection. And so that's what happened. He just like did an AoE. You can see it's 13 seconds length. It only happened for 13 seconds. He killed the whole team, and they're all under geared and stuff. I mean, Sith Empire Trooper as the lead, I mean, come on, it's ludicrous. This is just something that happened last week, but this happens all the time. And so anyways, that's just an example. This isn't the one that he found. So this is the example of what is happening with the like, this is the one that sparked all of the questions. So I guess this was, what, a month ago? This wasn't this most recent 3v3, but you can see old Daka lead with Talzin and Zombie killed Rey with Jedi training Rey and Holdo, and they got 54. They didn't even lose anything. They didn't lose a single thing, and that's not like that. That's happened a couple times. If you search swgoh.gg, this has happened twice. The meta report shows that old Daka lead with Talzin and Zombie beats this version of Rey 100% of the time, and it's this guy who did it both times. Like, this is the most slam dunk cheating ever. Like, very, very obviously cheating. And so what had happened was, so Dylarr scouted this guy, Devil's Treasure, who I've actually faced, in fact. And so in this match, Devil's Treasure had failed on ships, and we don't need to judge. He just couldn't clear ships, and so it was a standoff in squad arena. No one, or in the squad sections, they couldn't clear each other fully, but that you can see their scores were really, really close. And so the guy who is wise doesn't use his APK every time. He just uses it when it's convenient, like for the last piece of it, the last margin of victory. And so what he did, he attacked this Rey, and you can see this is proof, because some of his guildmates were saying that this Rey did not have any relics or zetas, and therefore was able to be stunned, etc. Definitely was relicked and zeta'd and everything. Like, the team is legitimate. It is the Galactic Legend, etc. And so he ended up losing to the guy. Then this is the guy's name, this like Han Solo, just with the weird stylized thing. I've actually since heard, just a minute ago, actually, I wasn't able to incorporate the screenshots because I was about to start shooting, but I think that this guy may have either quit or gotten banned by the devs. He was reported, but you can see that doesn't do Devil's Treasure any good. He lost by a small margin because the guy was able to clear one more squad than him because ships didn't matter, or because he couldn't clear ships. And so, I mean, the guy clearly, I mean, he took advantage of the situation, got the win. Yay, you got the win in a game that no one else plays. But it's pretty interesting. So I mean, and that's what Dylarr had found. That's the situation. I talked to Devil's Treasure, and he sent me some screenshots. It's pretty interesting stuff. So the screenshots you guys saw were the ones from Devil's Treasure. You can see facing this Han Solo guy. And anyways, so So Dylarr's like, hey, why, what's the story on this? What happened? What exactly happened? And so, let's see, the guild, I don't know. There's a whole thing where he joined their Discord server, and then he told other people about it because someone was like erasing his messages in the guild chat. He eventually got some people that he talked to, but he had already told some people that he was getting deleted. Those people told more people, and it escalated into a ton of people in the community just like joining that guild's Discord server. And I don't know, not the super most respectful thing, but I mean, community is pretty passionate about cheaters. We don't like them, and I think that that's wise, frankly. So, anyways, we've got the situation where the guild is kind of mad about what Dylarr's done. They feel like he's caused all this stuff. He insists, and I totally believe him, that he didn't intend to have everyone just bum rush their server. They had to shut down the server entirely, almost, like just kick everyone out, freeze all the new joins, everything. So anyways, that's kind of beside the point. So Dylarr entered into discussion, a bunch of people entered into discussion with the guild, and instead of the guild like saying, oh, we have a cheater, like let's just boot him, they decided to defend him. So here, let me show you a couple things, screenshots of them defending their boy. So you can see, yeah, okay, I think, let me make sure you guys can actually see the whole thing. There we go. So this Kush guy is the one, he's talking to Dylarr. He's saying it's not impossible. You could stun lock the team, especially if they don't have mods. Like, hey, you could totally stun lock them. Now, I faced Devil's Treasure, and he definitely would be modded. And even if he wasn't, mods have nothing to do with being able to stun a Galactic Legend. You can't stun lock a Galactic Legend, especially for 54 banners. Yeah, so, but you can start slandering all you want. Dylarr is like just laughing, like, are you being serious? The guy said, you've lost at least one viewer and probably a lot more. Look at the rest of the battles. If he's using an APK, why wouldn't he just win them all? And I mean, that makes sense on some levels. Like, if you're gonna cheat, why not cheat on all of them? But I think that's the smartest way to do it. Frankly, if you're gonna cheat, you just do it in ways like you want to create the smallest footprint. And you're like, if you can win legitimately, then great. But it's the times that you just need to kind of just slide over that finish line just barely, that maybe you can break it out and get Night Sisters to beat a Ray team. So let's see if we can find the rest of this. Yeah, okay, so this guy, he's saying, that's one of the top guys in our guild. He has great mods, top tier roster. I'm sure he didn't cheat. It would have been reported much sooner than this. And then this guy says, Zeppy says, how do you come out of this battle with full protection on the team when it doesn't regenerate protection? This guy says, because the Ray did her heal turn 1, which is lifeblood. Then the team got perma-stunned and plagued to death. Yes, we got plagued to death. Daka lead, so Talzin causes plague one time with her AoE, and that's it. Plagued to death, though. I don't use the team, he's just speculating. And so Zeppy asks, how does Ray, a Galactic Legend immune to stun, get stunned and die from plague? And this guy says, turn me to removal. Like, it's magic. Turn me to removal. It's like, these are officers in the guild defending him. It's crazy. It is completely crazy. And so, I don't even know, guys. So here's the other thing that made me kind of chuckle. And I don't know. It's almost more serious, though. So after all of this, these guys have been barraged by all these people and annoyed, and understandably, the guild just didn't ask for this, to be just bombarded by all these different people. So they started a slander campaign, kind of, against Dylarr, who had just been wanting to know. He just didn't want to lose because a cheater was facing him. And let's see. So let me get this. All right, guys. So sorry for the language, folks, but you can see they started telling people that Dylarr charges money, $500 to join his shard chat, which he doesn't. He doesn't charge anything. I don't even know if he's the leader of his shard chat. I'm not sure, but yeah, so this guy says, this guy charges $500 to join. Is this a thing? You know, they're like trying to make him look bad. Let's see. There's one other one. I kind of like that Dylarr YouTuber until I just found out he runs his arena Discord and charges $500 entry fee. It's whack. It's effing whack, B. He should have his account banned for that. Madness, guys. Yeah, let's they're gonna even if Dylarr did charge $500, geez, he makes more than me. If he can get any single person, I don't think a single person to pay money, $500 to join a shard chat, it's crazy. But he should have his account banned for that. Dylarr wouldn't have it banned anyways because shard chats are completely outside of GAC, or of Galaxy of Heroes. It's not part of the game. And so, I don't know, guys. This is a lot of weird stuff, I realize. And so, I mean, that's basically it. Dylarr ended up beating the guy. The guy did not cheat. The guy did not even attack in ships. So that's good. In the video description, I will link Dylarr and his channel. And then for the lucky few of you who watch this in the first, 1 or 2 weeks, you can also see Dylarr discussing it on Twitch. I'll link that as well on his channel. I think it's about 5 minutes in or so till he starts talking about it. So anyways, folks, it's pretty interesting stuff. Don't cheat, please. And yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. This greatly amused me. Like it was just like, how are you gonna make these arguments? And how do people take him seriously? Like what do you have to gain by keeping a cheater? Like is his roster that important to you? Impeccable mods, like they were talking about him like they had a lot of respect for him, but it's not worth that kind of situation happening. So let's all just play the game as God intended, where if you face a streamer, you better be careful. And actually, I don't know. I don't even know. I can understand why you want to save face or something, but that's not the way to do it, folks. So let's go. This video's already been a little bit rambly. Let me know what you think of the sketch. Hope this was interesting. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like, hit the sub button, leave a comment, all that stuff to help us get on the algorithm. It's been working. It's working, guys. Thank you so much for everything. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all so much for watching. And remember that in all things, Xerath prevails.